Hi guys, this is Somdev Basu. I am a fourth year student at Netaji Subhash Engineering College and I'm currently pursuing computer science engineering. So, why I wanted to make this video today? I wanted to actually take a moment to make sure to tell my juniors as well as my batchmates about the ways to secure an internship during your college, 4 years of college. So, as you might have already known, I am from Netaji Subhash Engineering College, which is a tier 3 based college out of Kolkata. So, uh, I just wanted to make sure that we are all on the same pages. So, being from a tier 3 college, you don't have many opportunities for getting a good placement package. You obviously have to settle for the 3.6, 4, or that sort of package which TCS or Infosys generally pays. So you either have to be the crowd or you can go ahead of the crowd. And how do you go ahead of the crowd? You actually do a little bit of research in securing internships or doing competitive programming. So the only way to get ahead of the crowd, being from a tier 3 college, was to either get into competitive programming, hardcore, code chef, and lead code, or to make sure that I suffice in a particular niche that I am interested and specialized in. So during our end of first year to the beginning of the second year, what happened was I noticed a lot of my friends going into hardcore code, code chef, lead code, that sort of uh, competitive programming platform, and there were other bunch of friends who went directly into exploring their niche, which was in development, which was web development or app development and similar sort of stuffs. So what I did was something interesting. I followed the crowd on both of these ways. I actually concentrated both on competitive programming as well as development. So I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up big time because I wasn't able to keep complete focus, give focus to either of them, and it wasn't successful a venture. So I sulked for around 2 months when I couldn't do well in either of them, and I took another 2 months to actually know and find out my niche. I gave up on my competitive programming skills completely, and the ability of mine to solve the problem solving, basic problem solving skills evaporated from second year onwards, which only recovered when I started preparing for my placements come fourth year. So what I did from second year onwards was I participated in a lot of hackathons, and I wanted to build a niche for myself in machine learning because I particularly was interested in following it. So I experimented with a bunch of things. I experimented with cloud, I experimented with web development, Flutter development, which is app development, so to speak. But neither of these could interest me as much as going into data science and machine learning. So eventually I got into it and I became pretty good at it. So I did 3 internships during the course of my 4 years, and eventually I was able to secure a placement through college at TCS Digital because of my skills on machine learning. So I would tell you some key points that you must remember in order to get these internships at your disposal. So the first key point that you must remember is, since there's a huge crowd of an influx of a large number of people coming from computer science background to pursue and take up these internships, you have to find an ability that interests you and make sure you follow it wholeheartedly come second year. So from second year onwards, you have to know, or by the end of second year at least, you have to know what interests you and you have to follow it religiously. So after that, after you have identified your niche, you are done with the first. You're done with the first step. So the second step is to network. So what I encourage you all to do is to make sure that you network wholeheartedly during your entire 4 years of college, because college is one place that you can't miss out on networking opportunities, because there are a whole lot of people coming from various backgrounds, and by networking I mean connecting with several bunch of people. uh, Focus more on the quality connections rather than the quantity, but if you don't have the quantity, then you obviously won't have the quality connections, so to say. So make sure that you grow yourself, and in the part of your growth, make sure to connect with a bunch of people, to talk to people, to develop your communication skills and abilities, to make sure that you don't fumble, to make sure that you are confident enough to give and appear for various interviews. Make sure to actually teach. So teaching is a skill which is very underappreciated. If you are able to teach a skill to someone, this is one of my teachers from back in school told me. So if you are able to teach a concept or a like thing or something that you actually excel in to some junior or let's say a batchmate, then you are much likely to remember it for a lifetime. So that's one thing that you can do. So this completes the second step. So you should network. So how can you network? There are a bunch of several opportunities in college. You can participate in several events. You can be a active member of college societies and clubs. You can actually participate in hackathons, which is one thing that I did. I participated in a lot of hackathons. So that actually enabled me to level up my skills even better by participating in hackathons. So that's one thing that you can do, and I just have a phone because of the points that I have written. So yeah, also you can have a journey on those college societies that you generally have. Also you can communicate with the nearby GDG, which is the Google Developers Group. I was involved with GDG Kolkata. Apart from that, you can connect with the DSC Developer Students Club, as well as several other tech clubs that are available to you at your college. So make sure that you are an active member there. Apart from that, that completes the second point, which is networking. So now coming to the third step really is to focus on growing and maintaining this idea in your head that there are going to be a plethora of opportunities all over you. So you will find people around you who are getting internships, and don't get demotivated by it. By if and only you should get motivated to succeed and bring up more opportunities. So once you get once you get out of your zone of actually building up your skill in a particular domain, you can actually go on to look for more opportunities. And how do you find them? You can actually approach your networks. You can actually go on LinkedIn, you can go on websites like Internshala, and you can actually approach your college if your college is well enough. In my case, it wasn't as uh, well. My college was pretty encouraging in enabling me to do my internships, but most of the colleges from tier 3 aren't that much capable to do so. So make what you make of it, but these are the three places where you can secure an internship from. Now, coming to the internship part, it is much more difficult to get an internship in the first hand, in the first go. So you have to make sure that you are able to have the self-esteem to actually undergo a lot of rejections. There will be a hell lot of rejections coming your way once you start approaching companies for internships. I would actually advise you to, if you have a particular skill in development or machine learning, then I would actually advise you to approach startups or app development. Anything, you would actually be better off applying for startups. However, if you have a skill in and are particularly good in programming, that is competitive programming, you can approach product based companies, so to speak. So there's that. So these are the things that you must remember while applying for various companies, and you have to make sure that you don't get demotivated by actually getting rejected. So yeah, keep your hopes high, and remember that it always has to just work one time, because if it works one time, it'll do wonders for you, and you'll gain a lot of confidence in the next time that you apply. So also, one thing that I noticed was once you get an internship firsthand, it becomes much easier for you to actually secure multiple offers or multiple internships later stage of your life, because you actually get to know several stuffs that are into you, and you turn into look at the most effective places where you can excel at. So that is pretty much it for this video. Do comment and subscribe to this channel if you like the content. I know it is a very new channel, and I'd encourage you all to subscribe, and because we are going to have a lot more content in the following year. So please stay tuned. Bye bye.